speaker I'm going to bring up, she's the reason why I am sharing Kyani. She did not give up on me, and she bugged the heck out of me, and I'm so very grateful for that. Because of that, the whole family has been blessed. But she is not only a great sponsor, a great upline, a great friend, a great mentor, she's also traveling around everywhere to help every one of us. She travels to Tahiti and back numerous times, and is there for us no matter who you are in Kyani. She is a diamond executive, Ms. Sherry Kaalekahi. Aloha, everybody. You know, before I get started, I'd like to bring up Mike Akagi. You know, this guy actually travels a heck of a lot more than I do. And I'd just like to bring him up real quick. And for mine, just really need to really acknowledge this guy because he's the one. He's the reason why all of you are here. He's the man that started Team Aloha. And if it wasn't for his passion, his aggressiveness to always keep us going, yeah, even though he's only here like maybe 1 week out of the month, we are basically learning and following his lead. So Mike, we'd like to present you with this link, and thank you so much for everything that you do. All right, you guys ready to get to work? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, let's try that again. Are you guys ready to get to work? Yeah! All right, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so what we're going to do, okay, as you're building your business, we're going to show you a little something, okay? We know that our products are very powerful, right? We know that if we share the products with everyone, we can build a massive business if we want to, right? Okay? And some of you will be content with just putting an extra couple $100 in your pocket, right? No? So how many would you like to actually put in your pocket? Okay, I'm hearing various amounts. Very good. So what I'm going to share with you is exactly how you can do that and how you can make that happen. Okay? So remember you guys back in the days, you know, when we used to do presentations, remember businesses, corporations, they used to stand over like this projector thing, and they used to draw pictures on this clear plastic, and then you would see it on the screen. Remember back in the days? Remember how they used to do that?
Yep.
Well, you remember, right? Guess what? They just brought that back on an iPad. So that's what I'm going to share with you guys today. Okay, it's a scratch pad, they call it. And I'm going to try and illustrate what I wanted to share with you today on our iPad here. How's that? Okay, so I'm going to draw some pictures for you. But here's what you want to do. When you're out there sharing the products, okay, I just want you to know with Kyani's compensation plan, you can fully maximize your profits and your commissions. Okay? So I'm going to show you how you can do that. And trust it. Trust the comp plan. You guys are distributors, so you got to know this. Trust that when you're building your business in Kyani, you're not going to have to worry about getting cut off somewhere down there as your business is starting to grow. Okay? Like maybe when you start building your business and you get to the 7th level, then the 8th level, and then all of a sudden, wow, I got 17 levels down there. Are you telling me that I'm not going to be able to benefit from all my sales volume down there? Well, let me let you guys know something. In other companies, you're going to have to worry about that. Okay? Because that is what sets us apart from everybody else out there. Okay? That is how Kyani is different in our compensation plan, is that that's something that you will never have to worry about. Okay? You will always be able to maximize your sales volume and your commissions. You guys get that? Okay, I'm going to show you how people can benefit and how you can create momentum as you're building your business. So what we do is we tell you guys to find your first 3 distributors, right? When you position your first 3 distributors, here's an illustration right here. Joe, Linda, and Mel. Get us your first 3 distributors. And what we tell everybody is, when you're out there finding your distributors and they want to come into your business with you, just position them under each other, under your first 3 distributors. Okay? Now, if everybody did that, this picture would look a lot different. All right? But by you positioning people who's already, if you're going to go out there and find more people, just position them under the 3 people that you first signed up on your first level. Okay? And when you do that, you're not going to have to worry about getting cut off anywhere. Okay? The volume that generates all the way down on the bottom through infinity, okay, all that sales volume will roll all the way up to you and above. Okay? That volume will roll all the way up from the bottom up. And at no time will you have to worry about any type of breakage in between. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay? Another reason why people experience limitations in other compensation plans with other companies is that because they need to personally sponsor people and they need to hit a certain rank for them to get paid past certain levels. Okay, you guys understand that? So if I came into a business and I signed up you 3 people right here, okay? But say one of you you're positioning one of my legs, but only one of you hit one of the top ranks in the company. Okay? But I need you 2 to do the same. Okay? These are my personal sponsors right here. What do you think the chances are for all 3 of them as my personal sponsors to hit those ranks that I need them to achieve for me to get paid past a certain level? What do you think the chances are for that happening? Small. How small, Chris? Very small. What's the percentages of people in other companies making that happen? You're smaller. What would you say, Mike? 1%. Okay? And we have experienced network marketers in the room who knows what's happening out there. Okay? But that's why a lot of people are getting stuck. You know what, you guys? If you guys get stuck in your business, okay, and you really want to make this happen, the solution is not to go jump and go check out another new company that just started because of all the excitement and all the hype and glory that's going on. You know what the secret is? You gotta do whatever you gotta do to change the things you're doing to make things look different. If you want a different outcome, then you gotta do something different. But only you, as an individual, as an independent distributor, can control that. You guys get me? Okay? So what I'm presenting to you guys today is a way that can really make you guys understand that what we have here in Kyani is truly unique. It's the best. Okay? You won't find anything better out there. You got a compensation plan with no limitations. Okay? No breakage. You don't need certain leaders to perform at a certain level for you to get paid all the way down to the bottom and be able to benefit from all that volume that you're going to get as you build your business. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay, so what I wanted to show you is that when you're building your business, this is what's really cool. And some people get it, some people don't. I'm just going to show this real quick. Say this, this is you, right? And that's your first distributor out there on the top. And everybody is on a 1 supply. Okay, a health time with that. So what's the volume for that? What's the CV and the QV that you get for that? For being on a health time with a monthly. Come on, guys, 100. Okay, so of course you have your 100. Hold on. Okay, so you have your 100 volume, but all your distributors have 100. Ooh, yeah. Hold on. Okay, you see technology today, right? I just started playing with this not too long ago. But we're just going to kind of write it in there. See it? Everybody else right there are your new distributors. And I'm just going to show you an example of 1 leg, but of course you're going to make this happen in your 2 legs and then your 3 legs, okay? Everybody has 100, okay? But now, these This guy here on the bottom will say he bought about, $500 worth of products. His CV is 500. Okay? So, this guy bought about 200, and this guy bought about 1,000. Okay? So if you're building, for example, in that lake, did you guys know that if you're this guy up here, that he actually has about 200, 300, 1,300 plus 500, 1,800. You guys know that he actually has 1,800 volume in that lake? Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
You think that'll excite the people that you're placing under other people in your organization? Of course. That's what you got, okay? And the more guys that come in that purchase product, because you're positioned over here, that's more product you get. So how do you take advantage of our compensation plan and get into those pay gates, right? Because that's where the residual income Texas pay gates. You want to open those gates. So all you got to do is just get another leg going. And you're going to find more people and just start positioning under each other. Okay? This guy right here, he's going to do the same thing. He's going to start opening his second leg and his third leg. Okay? How many of you want to make over $1,000 a month in residual income? Oh, I got a lot of hands today. Okay? Go open the fourth gate. Go open the fourth gate. Okay? And pay attention to your pay gate chart in your detailed compensation plan, because it'll tell you exactly the amount of volume that you need, okay, in your power leg, and the volume that you need in your other legs. And if you want a little bit more explanation to that, we actually put together a video, right, Chris? On KyaniTeamAloha.com, we put together a video so that you guys can get a simple explanation and have fun with it. We definitely had fun with it. It was amazing that we actually got through that. But just know that as you're doing this, everybody in that leg can benefit, okay? And for them to take advantage, all you got to do is open their second leg. You know, we position our family members, our mom, our dad, our brothers, sisters, and we put them all in at the beginning, because when they get positioned in the beginning, anything that you build under them, they can benefit, right? So how do I encourage them to get to work? I just tell them, look, you got about 10,000 volume in your power leg. If you just worked a little, you know, open up your second leg and created 2 J's over there, guess what? You can get your Audi A4, okay? And so, you know, just keep it simple when you're out there explaining how to do this, because this right here, this comp plan, is amazing. And, you know, each time I explain it, I train people on it, I get more excited, because I know that it's just validation. It's just validation that this plan works, okay? And all you guys gotta do is just work. Just get to work. Just start sharing products. Find whoever you can find, okay? Kyani has stepped it up. They stepped it up when they created this compensation plan. In the most simplistic fashion, you can generate the kind of residual income that you never earned before from any other company, okay? Let me tell you a little story about a woman I know. You know, she's about 27 years old, and at 27 years old, always look for an opportunity to better her life, okay? Always wanted to provide more choices for her family. Always had a dream when she was a kid that she would never work for anyone. She would retire by the time she was 50 years old. Her dream was to own a couple of houses. She was raised up Makakilo, and she just knew where she wanted to be in life. But the more she got involved with other businesses, she tried a network marketing company. She went into real estate. She went into foreclosure. She started trading currency and stocks. But each time she got into business, it just put her further back, and more in debt. The last business that she had back in 1996, she had a very hard time because things were going well, right? But the owners of that corporation just sort of cut her line. And she was forced to shut down her business. And it came a lot earlier than she anticipated. That business was a turning point of her life because it put her in debt even more. And from that point, put her into debt with the IRS and the state with her taxes. So it was pretty unbelievable. You know, the reason why I'm sharing this story with you guys is because that's my true life story that I'm sharing with you. And I just want you guys to know that if you want your life to look different 5 years or 3 years from now, because of Kyani, I'm able to make that happen for my life. And there's no way that I ever thought I would be able to do that in 3 years. Just a couple of days ago, I went down to the state tax office, paid off my state tax bill. You know how long that took me to do? Gave him a $22,000 check, and I'm now working on paying off the federal. You know, I hired the federal state tax negotiators. I hired all these people to take care of my debts, but no one could do it. They got me into more debt, actually, so be careful about those guys. But if you know people that are going through these struggles, just let them know that they have a great opportunity with Kyani. And Kyani can get you out of debt and create more choices for you in your life. That's my true story, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So just know that. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. Thank you for listening. And what we're going to do is now we're going to turn the time back over to Melissa. Thank you.